Some truths hide until someone dares to see them. This is VeilX TV.
Disclaimer. This content contains fictional, speculative, and AI-generated elements intended only for entertainment. VeilX TV does not claim any information shown as factual.
Throughout the Vedas, flying crafts known as Vimanas appear repeatedly. They are described not as spiritual symbols, but as engineered vehicles with engines, propellant systems, aerodynamic frames, vertical takeoff abilities. Some passages mention that Vimanas landed on sun-touched towers and used docking crowns atop the sky cities. This suggests something astonishing. The sky towers may have been ancient airports rising high above the clouds where the air was thin, stable, and quiet. Platforms for aerial vehicles thousands of years before humanity rediscovered flight. Nearly every ancient civilization speaks of a catastrophic period of fire, ash, flood, and darkness. The Vedas describe the end of a great age. The towers melted. The sky shook. The fire stars rained upon the earth. Entire cities vanished. Rivers changed direction. Mountains cracked open. Some researchers believe a massive natural disaster wiped out the sky tower civilization. Others fear a more terrifying explanation: a war. A war fought with energy technologies we no longer understand. A war capable of turning metal into liquid and stone into powder. Whatever happened, it brought the towers crashing down and erased the knowledge behind them. The idea of heavenly towers is not unique to the Vedas. Babylon speaks of the Gate of God, a tower that reached the heavens. Egypt built pyramids with internal acoustic chambers. Mesoamerican myths describe sky ladders used by gods. Tibet speaks of high temples where wind becomes light. Around the world, the same story repeats. A tall structure, a divine craft, a civilization that fell. Different cultures, same memory. Fragments found near ancient Vedic sites contain alloys that modern metallurgy cannot explain. Metals that don't rust. Metals that appear fused on a molecular level. Metals that behave like lightweight aerospace composites. Some samples show signs of being shaped by intense directed energy, something like a laser. Yet there are no tools, no workshops, no furnaces nearby, just foundations and melted stone, as if the towers themselves were dismantled not by time, but by something far more intentional. In certain sky tower foundations, compasses spin wildly. Magnetometers overload, smartphones glitch. Animals refuse to approach. Locals report hearing faint vibrations, tones so low they feel rather than hear them. As though something within the ground still hums, still resonates, still remembers the frequencies that once powered the towers. Historians ignore the towers because they break the timelines truly built. But the mystery of the sky towers does not end with ruins. Because the most unsettling clues do not lie in stone, or metal, or melted foundations. They lie in the stories people were forbidden to tell. In remote Himalayan regions, elders still speak of the Upaloka, the upper worlds once reachable by towering structures. They insist the towers were not built for humans, but built so humans could meet those who descended from the sky. These stories were not allowed to be written, only whispered, only passed along in secret, because the knowledge was said to be too powerful, too dangerous, too tempting. The higher you climbed the tower, the closer you came to a different reality. A place where light behaved like liquid, where sound carried shapes, where beings of shifting form could be seen. Not gods, not demons, something in between. The elders refuse to say more. They claim even speaking of these entities attracts their attention. Modern researchers studying Vedic star maps made a chilling observation. They align perfectly with the tower descriptions. The towers were positioned according to celestial vectors, matching star paths unseen today because of Earth's axial shift. This means the knowledge is at least 12,000 years old, predating all known civilizations. But there's more. The tower's summit chambers, according to the texts, were aligned with constellations that seem to have no mythological significance unless the ancients were tracking something that moved between the stars. Objects like crafts? Visitors. Astonishingly, some of these visitor trajectories match modern astronomical anomalies that still confuse scientists. In 2014, explorers discovered an underground chamber near a known Vedic foundation site. It held strange crystalline structures, tower-like shapes that resonated when touched. The sound they produced was unnatural, almost synthetic, almost mechanical. When researchers attempted to remove one, the crystal disintegrated into dust. as if it had been programmed to self-destruct. No explanation, no documentation. Some believe these crystals were the heart of the tower's resonance system, converting sound into energy. Others claim they were data storage devices, holding information lost to time. For decades, scattered researchers have tried to decode the Vedic references to Anahata Shakti, the energy of the unstruck sound. This concept appears impossible, energy generated not by impact, combustion, or motion, but by silence itself. The tower supposedly amplified this silent energy, producing fields that could lift massive objects, create protective barriers, and interact with light. Modern physicists laugh at the idea, but quantum science is beginning to admit a strange truth. Vacuum fluctuations do contain energy. Empty space isn't empty. The ancients may have discovered a form of quantum resonance, a technology millennia ahead of us, and if the towers were tapping into the fabric of reality, their collapse may have been catastrophic. Some Vedic texts abruptly end mid-sentence, as if the scribes were forced to stop writing. Others contain entire missing pages, cut out, burned, or overwritten with unrelated content. Why censor ancient engineering? Who erased the instructions for the towers? One fragment remains. Let the towers not rise again, for when sky touches earth, the gates may open both ways. What gates? Where did they lead? And who or what passed through them? The final and most haunting clue comes from satellite imaging. Several circular foundations in India and Nepal show heat signatures, even though they contain no electronics, no geothermal activity, nothing at all. But at night, they warm. Something beneath them is still active, still resonating, still waiting. Engineers who analyzed the data privately admitted one terrifying possibility. The foundations may be charging, as if the towers were never fully destroyed, only dormant, waiting for the world to rediscover the keys to awaken them. And if we do, what will rise from those ancient circles? A forgotten technology, a brilliant civilization, or something that should have remained buried forever?